Now for this next module, guys, I want to get into the steps to professionalize your start in acquiring Inovia customers. There's some great resources up on pacificcompass.com.au, so make sure you've gone through all of that. I'm not going to regurgitate what's all easily accessible up there, but read through those documents. There's some frequently asked questions documents, there's some PowerPoint slides, so go through and just familiarize yourself. It's 30 minutes well spent, but I'm going to build upon that now, give you some more specific things to do with the information that you're coming across. Now firstly, it's so important that you have a professional mindset in this area. This is a service unlike any other. We can be casual and familiar with our family and our friends that are helping us out, doing us a favor, and becoming our customer. But even if you're very close to a business owner, you've got to recognize that this part of their business is important to them. You have a professional mindset, dress professionally, set appointments, show up on time. Being a professional is more important with this particular service than any of the others perhaps. Secondly, you want to set your back office up so you get all the alerts. This is just one way that you can keep in the loop of things. The way you do that is log into your back office, click on Preferences at the top of the page. On the right hand side, a menu will pop up that says Alerts, and tick the box next to all the merchant alerts, and make sure they come to your email inbox so you see them as quickly as possible. Also, you have an incredible asset with the account managers in Sydney at the Inovia office, and you want to use that effectively. What that is not is you just simply flicking contact details to them and hoping that they take care of it from there. But rather, they are there to assist you in the process, but you are the local face. You are the person that really differentiates things, and you want to facilitate the connection between the account manager and your customer. How could you do that? Well, for starters, you want to build a relationship with one particular account manager in Sydney. The way you can get that happening is after you've started your first Inovia quote, you'll be incorporated in the email responses, and you'll know who that's been allocated to. And from that point forward, every time you put in a quote request, you want to write in there to market to that person's attention. So whoever that is, it doesn't matter, but you want to start to work with that person. Now the benefit of that is as you have multiple quotes on the go, you'll be able to call or email one particular account manager, and they'll be able to give you the status on all the different applications. The other thing that's really valuable is as you're talking to your customer, sometimes the process of where the process breaks down is that the Inovia guys can't reach your business customer, so you need to let them know that a Sydney number is going to call them. You can even let them know the name of the person that's going to call them, and you can help make sure that connection happens. And you can also edify, you can let them know that really the guys in Sydney, they're the financial geniuses, they're the details people, that you and I, we're just simply the friendly face. And so they're the ones that they need to really talk to get that specific quote. Also, I highly recommend that you incorporate accountability into this. I look at it like this. If you wanted to get up to go to the gym early in the morning, if you're anything like me, sometimes you'll hit the snooze button. You're far less likely to do that because you don't want to let them down. And you know what? The reason they got out of bed to meet you is they didn't want to let you down. So have an accountability partner, and it can be sideline, it doesn't have to be upline or downline. That is really worthwhile. And the last thing is make sure that you lead your team by example. Enlist your team, create a campaign. Go at this together. Find half a dozen or 12 people that want to go through the process of becoming Inovia professionals, and let's spur each other on. That's what's going to really create the big things in ACN. Now, a few more practical steps is set up a tracking system, working out what your goals are, how many Inovia customers you like to get. Also, I highly recommend you get a business card. Now, it's not so much about having a magical business card necessarily, but business cards just simply give you the professional confidence, and it also gives you an excuse. As you give a business card to someone, they feel more comfortable giving you their contact details. Now, also, you want to have professional materials about Inovia and First Starter. There's some great downloadable flyers. I recommend getting them professionally printed on Pacific Compass. There's 3 main flyers. There's a few other bits and pieces, but these will cover a lot of the things that are frequently asked questions. Things like wondering about whether the terminals are what they're used to, all the different types of services that Inovia can offer, and even edifying and covering what Inovia and who Inovia and First Starter are, what their rewards are, and so on. These are all important things. The banks all have this sort of stuff, so you need to make sure that you're putting a professional image out there and using these things as well. So that's the end of this topic, guys. We'll catch you on the next module.